good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ. And we back like we never left. Thank you guys for tuning back in. We appreciate you guys for pulling back up for another movie night. Because you already know whenever we get together, it's always a pleasure. And tonight we're getting into the movie called Unbreakable. Just looking at the cover, it has Bruce Willis in it. You know who Bruce Willis is.
Yeah.
Die Hard, Mr. Die Hard.
Yeah.
And shout out to Bruce Willis too. But that's the movie we're going to be checking out tonight. This movie actually was a requested movie from one of our loyal patrons on Patreon.
Yay.
So we got to give a major shout out to Wendy for this one too.
Yeah, shout out to Wendy. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. And I'm excited. I've never seen this movie. I've never heard of it actually, but
I haven't seen it either.
Unbreakable.
Yeah.
Unbreakable. That's what I think about when I
Oh, the song.
Unbreakable.
That's my jam too.
I don't know when the last time I heard that.
Unbreakable. But that's the jam though. Come on.
How it go though?
I don't remember the exact words to it. That's a bit of an old one. That's a bit of an old one. That one goes back a little bit right there. So that's what we're gonna be checking out tonight. And I'm always here for a new movie, something that we haven't seen, something that we can experience together.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, shout out to everybody for coming in here for this one.
Yeah, you ready? Okay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from Asia and BJ. Y'all can tap into the Patreon and check out all of our unedited, uncut videos, behind the scenes footage, Patreon polls, and access to all of our TV series as well, all over on Patreon, okay? So make sure y'all tap in and become a part of the fam, okay? You ready?
Yeah. And we did, and so like we did Die Hard, obviously we did Die Hard. What else did we do that has Bruce Willis in it?
Die Hard 2.
We did Die Hard 2. We did Die Hard without a Vengeance. Die Hard with Vengeance or Die Hard Without Vengeance.
Did we do all of them? We just did 2.
No, we did Die Hard 3.
And then we did the movie with the little boy. I see dead people.
We did Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering where this movie may fall. I didn't look to see when this one came out. So I wonder where this one will fall between Die Hard and like all the other movies that Bruce Willis has done.
I'm not sure. I think that's all we've done actually. Now that I think about it.
With Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, that's all I can think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't do all 3 Die Hards?
Yeah, we did 3.
Okay.
Because you remember the last one we did had Samuel L. Jackson in it.
Okay. Yeah.
Remember they was running through the city and everything?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just trying. I didn't see what year this came out, so I was wondering like what year was
I
this?
didn't even look either.
Is this like the younger Bruce, or is this gonna be like the older Bruce Willis?
I literally just pulled the movie up when you called it out, so
I
didn't even look to see when this was though. Okay.
It's okay.
Dang it. All right. Well, here we are, y'all. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Thank you so much, Wendy, for supporting us and holding us down and supporting the channel. And let's go ahead and get into this.
Let's watch this one together, y'all. Let's get it. Blinding Edge.
Wait, is it scary? Why the music sound like that?
I'm not sure. 3,312 comics and will spend approximately 1 year of his life
reading them. Comic books?
Yeah.
What happened during the delivery?
Nothing. It was very quick. The baby just wanted to come right out. And there were no...
Whoa. She had the baby in the back of the department store.
Did you drop this baby?
Jesus Christ, no.
Fractures while inside your uterus. His arms and his legs are broken.
What?
Oh.
His arms and his legs?
I was wondering why he asked if they dropped him.
She had the baby in the back of the department store. Wow.
So how would his legs and stuff be broke?
He said something about the baby sustaining injuries while it was in the uterus. Samuel L. Jackson in this movie?
Wait, Bruce Willis was in 7 too, wasn't he?
7? No.
the guy with the name 7-11?
Oh, lucky number 11. Yeah, he was. Yep.
I couldn't think what it was.
Yeah, lucky number 11.
See?
It's my field. I represent athletes. I'm an agent.
Are you looking for any male synchronized swimmers?
4.3 seconds. He's gonna be a god.
4.3.
You like football?
Not really.
I'm married.
Great.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
I think I'm gonna find another seat.
I didn't mean that.
Strike number 3. You're out.
Well, I guess I can put that back on.
Is he really going to put it back on?
Look.
Oh, that's what was looking the whole time.
Little nose and stuff.
Don't it feel like the train speeding up?
Seems like it's going fast. It did seem like it was going fast.
Yeah, it even started shaking.
Yeah.
Some cars are still on fire and the debris is everywhere. We are not sure at this time how rescue personnel will be. You can see on the access road.
Look at that.
I don't know how close they're going to be able to get, David. These are woods and trees. It's going to be a very difficult.
Because it was speeding. You could tell that it like picked up speed and it started shaking.
Yeah.
Look. So that was... Wait a minute. I don't get it.
Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions. Have you ever had any heart or asthma problems in the past?
No.
From your seat. Are you certain you were in the passenger car?
Look at that. It's bleeding through the sheet.
His skull was cracked open and most of his left side was crushed.
Those must be like all the other families
Yeah.
in the emergency room.
So then they must know.
And he the only one that walked out. But why would he... How is he not hurt? Out of all the passengers, he the only one that walked out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Unhurt.
Unscratched.
You saw where when he was walking there with his wife, like they were holding hands and then they stopped holding hands.
Yeah.
God, just not now.
Good night.
Glenn Stevens, researcher in the area of leukemia at Drexel University.
Dang. So the lady he was talking to, the sports agent, and the little girl too.
That's right. How many days of your life?
Have you been sick?
Why would that note be on his truck? If you worked at a job, would you have known like how many days you might have taken off to be sick from your job?
Yeah, unless I don't take any. I wouldn't know how many days I have. So maybe they asked because he's never taken a sick day.
Because that question made him go to HR and ask.
But I feel like he would know.
That's what I'm saying.
I checked. You were right. You've never taken a sick day. 5 years, no sick day. I get it. You want a raise. Smart way to make your point.
I don't think that was his idea.
So he's never taken a sick day.
In 5 years.
Who doesn't take sick days, though? Even when you're not sick.
Yeah. That's not bad, though. 5 years, been to work every day 5 years, that's not bad. I thought he was going to say you've been here like 15 years and you never been sick.
Okay.
Do you remember me getting sick?
Means probably too tired to remember.
Yeah.
I feel like something's wrong with you if you don't.
And neither one of them can recall whenever he's been sick.
So maybe that's what the note was basically to say you need to take a sick day.
No more sitting in this room. I let it go on long enough.
I'm not going out there anymore. I'm not getting hurt again.
Is that the little baby that had broken legs?
I'm thinking so. So remember, that's the same lady that had him.
Yeah.
And this is it's like, at the beginning of the movie, it was 1961. So now it's like he like...
We'll go get it then.
Probably like 13.
On a bench.
A comic book.
Active Comics. Limited edition.
This is from Fritz Campion's own library.
My son Jeb, it's a gift for him.
How old is Jeb?
He's 4.
Do you see any Teletubbies in here? Do you see a slender plastic tag clipped to my shirt with my name printed on it? This is an art gallery, my friend. And this is a piece of art.
You're like, this Picasso. This is Basquiat or something like that. It's Basquiat.
Dang.
Why did he write him off like that? He's like, this is art.
This is nothing
We're
to play
by
with.
appointment only. I'm assuming you've never been injured. Would I be wrong in that assumption?
Dad's been injured.
Is the child correct? The Egyptians drew on walls. Countries all over the world still pass on knowledge through pictorial forms. I believe comics are a form of history. It's imperfecta. It's a genetic disorder. I don't make a particular protein very well, and it makes my bones very low in density. Someone like me in the world, and I'm at one end of the spectrum. Couldn't there be someone else, the opposite of me at the other end, protect the rest of us, to guard us?
He's been reading too many comic books.
Do you think my dad's your...
Joseph, don't take another sip of that water.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. We need to go.
Throw it in the trash.
There's something in the drinking water.
We gotta go.
He sound loony, don't he?
Yes. But then how would he even find him either, too,
I see
though?
guys like you all the time in my work.
You said you've met guys like me in your work. What exactly is it that you do?
I work at the university stadium. I'm a security guard.
Wow. He really played football.
Okay, I feel like he's starting to see that he doesn't get injured or sick.
Or something is dawning on him.
But how did he get injured back then if he couldn't play football
In the
anymore?
car crash, yeah.
Have you been with anyone? I mean, since we've been having problems. The answer won't affect me. Then I want to start again. I want it to be like it was in the beginning. And if you feel like asking me out sometime, it'd be okay.
It is a big deal that he walked away from that train crash.
Yeah, it is.
Done.
Go for done. You owned your own gym. You could have opened a chain of restaurants. You could have done one of 10,000 things. But in the end, you chose to protect the people.
In here, and they drink too much. Team's not doing good. Bad things can happen.
Oh yeah, bad things happen.
We do.
The old move, the old. Let me just step out of the line.
How did he know?
Those guys like to carry hunting knives and stuff for show.
You thought he was carrying a knife?
So,
Thought he was carrying something, yeah.
Have you ever tried to develop it?
what?
I don't know what you're asking me.
Develop
A
it.
skill.
But he might not have been carrying anything.
But he might have been carrying a silver gun with a black grip tucked in his pants. Involved?
Yeah. My wife, Audrey. She was in the car with me.
But I didn't know that his
On my
wife
way.
was in that accident too.
Yeah.
But see, that's still something that we don't know. We still don't know if he actually had a weapon, a knife or a gun.
Uh-oh. There he go. See, that's how you
Hold
get
up
hurt.
a second.
When you go looking for a problem, that's when you find the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just skip across the street.
He gonna get himself hurt. No, he shouldn't do that. He'd be better off sliding. No. No.
Oh, his arm. Oh, his legs. He's just looking at him. Oh, look.
Oh, he did.
And he said that was the picture that he had in his head. Was silver with a black rubber grip.
I do find it strange that he's in security.
Do you know how mad your mother would be if she knew you were playing football?
So he's a security guard.
Yeah.
He's going pro in the draft. They say he can run the 40 in 4.3 seconds.
Is that him?
I've heard.
You can beat him.
No, that's the. When he was talking to the lady when he took his ring off on the train, she was saying she was a sports agent and she was talking about she was going to go see that cornerback.
Oh.
For the draft. I don't know if she said a name, but she was saying he was a cornerback. They ran a 4.3.
She did say his name.
So I think that's him.
How much did you put on there?
How much can you lift?
That's the most I ever lifted.
Bruce Lee.
No.
I mean, if you knew karate.
No.
250 pounds is not shabby.
That's a lot.
That's a nice amount of weight.
That's like a lot. Wait, did he take anything off?
I couldn't tell. No, he's standing back.
I lied.
You had it? 70 pounds.
Let's put more.
More?
270? You gotta be kidding me. And the crazy part about it is that he look out of shape.
No way. I feel like the two little ones and the bars, all that I can do.
The bar and like 2 5-pound weights.
Right.
How much is that?
The bar is like 50 or 45, isn't it? By itself. Oh, he couldn't even barely get up, but he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
Oh!
You are lying. Oh, he doing it twice. It's like
he said, I don't. He said, screw a spotter. I don't need nobody to spot me.
He's like,
all of it.
all of it.
What else can we use?
Wow.
This is crazy.
He's like superhuman.
About 350 pounds.
350? Not 350.
If nobody does that.
On a bench press, though.
Are you all right, Mr. Price? Shall I continue?
He had 14 breaks in his leg.
Pins were placed throughout the length of the leg. More through.
He's the definition of Mr. Glass. He literally shattered on this stairwell.
The fact that the guy just turned off and left him.
He probably was a criminal. Because he was going into the game with a piece. But again, for him to be somebody that don't lift weights, to be able to do 350 pounds.
Yeah.
And he looked like he's like 40-something.
A car accident.
Now you're gonna have to tell me more.
You should talk about your rehab.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I don't want to.
So, tell me more about the quad machine.
That's interesting.
What part of David's body was injured?
Who said my husband's name was David?
Damn. He let the cat out the bag, didn't he?
Yeah.
But that is interesting, though, that she's a physical therapist, and that's like that. And football is like the opposite of what she does.
Yeah, right.
You know.
So I don't think he got injured. I think he just stopped playing. That's what it sounds like. She didn't like him playing football. Basically, she made him choose, like, football or not football. That's what it sounds like. But that accident, I don't think he got injured. I think he just quit.
An East Rail train derailed 7.5 miles outside the city. 131 died. 1 survivor. He is unharmed.
That was the guy that was in signs.
Excuse me, sir. Can you step out of line, please?
Isn't that him?
I don't know.
I can put my hands down now.
I bet my dad could beat up your dad.
I don't think that.
No, he insisted. Did you know there was a kid nearly drowned in that pool? He lay on the bottom of the pool for 5 minutes.
You can't let bad things happen to good people, right?
He must have been the kid. He must have been the kid in the
That's
pool.
your code, right? That's the hero's code.
Maybe it was him.
That was in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that she was explaining it was like she was
Elijah
explaining like
Price came
that was
to
him.
Visit me at the center.
Believe, I'll show you. You can't get hurt.
Uh-oh.
The gun's not loaded. There's nowhere I keep the bullets.
And your Rookie of the Year trophy.
When they start to think things that aren't true, he told me what he thought about your father. It isn't true.
Oh, no.
Don't do it.
Oh, God. Don't.
He'll die, Joseph.
Just shoot him once.
Joseph, listen to what your mother...
Just shoot him once.
Don't be scared.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
If you pull that trigger, that bullet is just going to bounce off me and I'm not going to be hurt. But then I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to pack and I'm going to leave. You are about to be in big trouble.
Oh, God. Don't.
Now, I am your father and I am telling you to put that goddamn gun down right now.
I'm glad he didn't pull the trigger.
Just need to go to his room.
I followed the guy in the
You're going to be
camouflage
grounded
jacket.
for the next 2 months. For real, for real.
You had an opportunity to end your football career, no questions asked. And I think you did it, of all things, for a woman.
Why do you think that he faked it?
I guess that makes sense.
My son almost shot me last night because he wanted to prove you were right.
I never said you couldn't be killed. I never said that.
Fooling around in the pool, dunking me, and I swallowed some water. They didn't know it, and it almost killed me. Heroes don't get killed like that.
That's crazy. You literally just said something about the car, him faking an injury in the car accident.
I just said he didn't get hurt, but I didn't know he faked it. But that would make sense.
But yeah, I mean, but it ties it together though.
Right, but she didn't want him to play because.
You better not be jacking off to the Japanese comics, I swear to God.
Because she thought it's the opposite. Whatever she said.
The opposite of what she does for like physical therapy, trying to rehabilitate people.
Yeah.
Oh, look, man, I didn't know you were in a... on the sidewalk. I gotta get some chicken in me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how you looking at him?
Dude.
He looking like a big... He look like a big kid that just threw a fit. David told him to stay out of his life.
That's it, Cracker Jack. You'll be sitting your ass in jail now.
How much for this one?
When was the first time the thought popped into your head we might not make it?
I had a nightmare one night. And I didn't wake you up so you could tell me that it was okay.
Do you knowingly keep me and Joseph at a distance?
Just don't feel right, Audrey. Something's just not right.
What you could do physically was a gift.
I
never would have wished it to go away.
From New York, at a security job, they want to hire you. I didn't know you guys were moving to New York. Thanks for telling me.
I mean, this is our second time around, David. I didn't expect us to get carried away.
I thought he was gonna say something.
I was too. Why is he so weird?
Why he's so quiet sometimes?
Yeah.
Because that's why he was in New York to begin with, was the job interview.
Yeah.
Your bones don't break. Mine do. That's clear. Your cells react to bacteria and viruses differently than mine. You don't get sick, we choke. We get some in our lungs, we drown. However unreal it may seem, we are connected, you and I. It's like your kryptonite.
He gotta be kidding me. How you gonna call and leave a message like that on the answer machine? How would he even come to that conclusion?
I don't know. Oh, those are the train cars.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, the cars. Right.
Yeah, it's on fire. So how you just yanked that door open?
Yeah.
I thought I was dead.
Me too.
You think right there that's when he made the decision?
Yeah.
To say that he might have been hurt or...
He faked it, she said.
I wasn't injured in that car accident.
David.
I've never been injured, Elijah.
Because this part won't be like a comic book. Real life doesn't fit into little boxes that were drawn for it.
Go back to Africa!
So what is he supposed to be doing?
See how it's like he channeling his power or something. Like seeing people do bad.
Can I come in?
Who are you? What do you...
It's like he's seeing them doing like
bad things. Like
yeah, like if they were bad people, like he could see it or feel it and see what they did, I guess. Like the boy that was in there with the girl that had passed out.
Yeah.
I guess now he think he the cake hoodie man.
I don't know. He checked the mail and then he walked off.
Yeah, like he walked to the back.
Mm-hmm. So was that guy really there?
I think so. That's what he's saying. Like going down into the basement.
Yeah.
The guy was probably laying on the stairs still. So it was just like a home invasion type of thing. That's what it looked like so far. You see clothes and stuff thrown all over the place.
I feel like that guy doesn't live there. He just can't. He went back.
He just like knocked on the door. Oh yeah, you saying like he went there one day, then he just went to work and then came back to that house. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Damn. Look at their wrists.
Oh no, but he need to go find him.
I hope he don't come up from behind him.
That's what I'm saying. He need to find him first. Uh-oh.
Oh, the water. Oh.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
That's definitely not good.
Because he might be tangled up in the tarp.
Yeah,
too.
no, that's the worst thing. Oh, man.
He looked like a sicko. Damn. Man, he got a vice grip on him.
Yeah, you do.
And that's not a small guy.
He was not gonna let go though.
Dang. You gotta be strong. That lasts like 30 seconds. Oh, she was dead before he even got there. Why he looking like that?
He like, y'all in here talking?
Dog. He's like, y'all don't usually be up talking like this in the morning. Parents found dead in the house. He said you were right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And he was trying to tell his dad that for the longest, like the entire movie.
What, that he could go and save people?
Not that he could save people, but almost making him be like a superhero. Like nothing can harm you. You can't be hurt.
Yeah.
Well, obviously after they went and sat down and talked to Elijah, but yeah, he had been saying that since like that part of the movie.
Yeah.
Tell him you're here.
Oh, this was the exhibition he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When you woke up this morning, was it still there? The sadness.
Uh-oh. He gonna see something.
Oh, I don't know if he want to do that.
Like if there ever was a fire on floors 1, 2, or 3, everyone in that hotel would be burned alive.
Look at the train 177.
Oh.
What is up? He got
cruise liner.
You know what the scariest thing is? It's just an awful feeling. There were so many times I questioned myself because of all those people. Damn. But I found you. Jesus Christ.
He's a wacko.
In a comic, you know how you can tell who the arch villain's going to be? He's the exact opposite of the hero. Because of the kids. They called me Mr. Glass.
And he's unbreakable. Criminally insane. That's where he need to be at.
Right?
Damn.
This is crazy.
No way.
What, like a twisted
Wasn't right.
story ending, so to speak.
That was.
I wasn't expecting for when he actually shook his hand that he was going to shake his hand and see bad. Like, I thought he was going to shake his hand and see something different.
No,
like,
when you said that, somebody like shake his hand, I was like, no, you probably should shake his hand.
You about to see something. Uh-oh, he about to see something. But I didn't think it would be that. So really, it was like he was creating all these bad things to happen to find someone like him, and he found him.
Yeah, for somebody to be like a lone survivor out of one of these like
he found
disasters.
Which ultimately it was like that's what made him happy, was because he was trying to find like the superhero, the one that would survive like all of these bad massacre things that were happening. Yeah, just
that's crazy.
So he went through all of that. He killed all those people to find him.
His whole life. That's
basically that's what he was looking for.
Because I think the hotel they said like 200 people, and then another was like 100 and something
in the plane crash,
and then another 100, 50 something in the derailment of the train.
Mm-hmm.
So like over 500 casualties.
Yeah, just to find him.
That he's accounted for.
Yeah.
Because he was in such a search to find somebody that was the opposite of him.
Yeah. That's okay.
Isn't that like insane? That's why he's in the Institute for the Criminally Insane.
He should be in like he should have been in there a long time ago. Like the telltale sign number 1 was that he had all these dang on comic books everywhere, and the way that he was telling stories like to sell the comic book paper or whatever it was, like he was talking to the guy.
Yeah, he was obsessed.
It was like an obsession. Like he had to tell this magical, crazy story behind what this picture meant. Yeah. And I'm like looking at it.
Like the picture went like completely beyond comics.
Right.
You know, like completely beyond comics.
Not only that, but then when the guy wanted to buy it for his 4-year-old son, he was like, no. No.
Yeah, he was acting like this was like a Picasso or a Basquiat painting or something. Like it was real, like
right,
like priceless art. You know, it wasn't just a picture to him.
This was crazy.
But I enjoyed the story, like with David and his wife, though.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like the good that came out of it was that David realized who he was. And he used it to his advantage. He actually did some good with it and went and saved those people. But what's crazy, what's kind of scary about that was that the people that were bumping into him, like he was seeing all these visions about these people and the things that he was saying about them. And they're just casually walking around where he was, you know, like.
And maybe he never knew it before, but he actually had an act or an instinct to know when people did wrong. Not necessarily committed a crime, but just did wrong, and he can like see it. Same thing with the man that had the firearm in his belt, and he got out of line. And he just had an instinct. So when he was in that hallway, he was just bumping it. People were just bumping into him. Like he could hone in and see, oh, she actually stole something.
But what about that guy that was at the game and he was searching him for the drugs? The guy, he pulled something out of his bag and then he put it, out the trash can. Yeah. He put it in his jacket. He walked out there and he knew that he had something, but he let him go.
But he actually had something. Maybe he gave it to somebody else, but so when he searched him, he didn't have it. So I think that kind of like threw him off to make him feel like maybe I'm tripping. Like maybe I don't really have a power to know when somebody's did anything wrong.
Okay, so that was the way that was supposed to go.
But he probably did. But at the time that he searched him, he just didn't have it on him.
Okay.
But for him, it kind of threw him off. Like I don't really have a power or an act to know when people.
That's
did
why
wrong.
I was like, okay, so maybe not then.
But that was after the man with the firearm in his belt. So it seemed like he went out there to try to see if he really had a power to know if somebody did wrong or is about to do wrong.
Right.
And that kind of threw him off. But that was the guy. That was the man that was in Signs that hit the pastor's wife.
I didn't catch him.
That was in the car.
Yeah.
That was him. I didn't realize that until we saw him.
I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, but that was him though.
Because he only had just that little piece of the movie, so I didn't even recognize him in general. But this was.
This right here is for like the comic book lovers, like people that grew up loving comic books and just have like an infatuation for comic books. Like I grew up reading comic books, and it's like this is like the perfect movie in like real life for somebody to depict like someone having actual like superhero ability.
Yeah, superpowers and
just
superhuman type
and just a normal man.
Well, how does he not know? Like, how did he not know that there wasn't something weird about that? Like
about him, maybe he just didn't realize it. Maybe it took some stuff to like jog his memory to let him know that he never was sick.
Right.
And then for them to tell him that, you know, for somebody to find out that he faked an injury or faked an injury in a car accident so that he could end his career for love. Mm-hmm. Like only somebody that's like really, really paying attention to him and his life would know that. Only him and his wife, only David and his wife probably knew that. Yeah. So for somebody to bring that up, he's like, I did fake an injury. And then it all came to fruition when you saw him like save her from the crash and like almost like he used
the car.
Almost like had super ability then to open the door. You know?
Wow.
To do all of that. This was like a real life comic book. Like the whole movie was like it was like depicting like an issue of a special comic that somebody had, like a special edition of Mr. Glass and Mr. Unbreakable. Yeah. And
because Mr. Glass broke everything and all the time.
And that's what he was trying to say is like in a comic book, that's how you know when somebody's your arch enemy is because like we're on different spectrums. Like I break like glass and you're indestructible. Right. And it was almost like it was almost like Samuel L. Jackson was playing like Dr. Evil
in a sense,
in the movie because he was like the bad guy. He was the villain.
Absolutely, he was. Yeah, and that's crazy. That's crazy. He on the scene of the crime in every place, even getting off of the train and stuff like that.
The same train.
So he saw all of that, though. I just feel like you just taking it way too far. Like, why not just live with the disability that you have and just live with that And instead of trying to find somebody that's indestructible, like that you can say that we're the same people, but we're different, completely opposite people.
Maybe he thought that he was a real live villain in real life because he read so many comic books, but it was only validated when he found David to show him that he was really truly a villain in real life.
And probably that he had got away with it.
Yeah, up until that point.
So then that made him feel superhuman.
So they made him.
Oh, I can blow up a plane and then it'll be fine. Like nobody's gonna catch me, type of thing. But David caught him.
Yeah, exactly. And but that might have been why he did that at the end. Like made him shake his hand. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when he said, now it's time for I think we shake hands now.
Like this is the part where we shake hands.
Yeah.
So this is like the end of the road.
And what's crazy was that he was also telling them, like why don't you hone in on your ability? Why don't you focus in? So it was almost like he wanted him to like figure out everything that he figured out.
He was a superhero.
Yeah, and then to come to him and see if he could figure out what he had done.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. To confirm that he was truly the villain,
right?
And you were the superhero,
right?
In this world.
This is crazy.
But it was good though. It had my attention the entire movie.
Yeah.
Because it was so mysterious the way that everything kind of unfolded because it started with the derailment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then everything just kind of like trickulated from there for him to find out who he really was in real life.
Yeah. And to see all of that stuff on the wall, like piled up, like he had just created a collage of all these bad things that he had done. Like he was proud of that. Like he saw the storylines of them.
So moral of the story, y'all, I'm about to get ready to go to the gym. I'm going to put 250 pounds on her and I'm going to see if I can bench press it.
No. Try 350, okay? Get on his level. I'm just saying.
I'm going to start at 225 first.
Okay.
And see if I can hit that.
I'm just going to start with the bar, okay? So, anyway.
This was good though. I enjoyed it though. Bruce Willis, I feel like he can play any part of any movie.
Literally.
Same thing with Samuel L. Jackson too.
Yes.
For real.
I agree. So y'all tap in, let us know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. If y'all enjoyed it, give us a big thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from AJ and BJ. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you. We gonna see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Shout out to everybody. Peace and blessings. Y'all be easy.
Bye.